I have none now. Hey, we're live. Welcome to the live stream. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, get here. So, welcome to the live stream tonight. We are going to talk about my truck in specifics, with a Gen 1 Coyote engine in it. And Ford Tech Life, yeah, spark plugs do crack. These, when I pulled the plug out, the plug actually looked pretty decent. It looked worn and it looked like it needed to be replaced, like any of them would at 165,000 miles. It was. Oh, crap. I got to turn the sound down on my phone, and it just caught up. So I replaced the plug, and so it's only misfire in cylinder 4. That's what I'm getting, and I can watch the misfire counts on my computer. When it's down around idle, like once I get it up to like 1100 to 1500 RPM, right around 1100 is where the misfires just stop. So it leads me to believe. So I've replaced the plug, the coil pack, and the coil pack connector because the old one did not want to click on, so it wasn't getting a good connection. So I just bought a new one and replaced it. I wish I would have been able to just replace the entire, wiring harness, but that's expensive. So my next thought is I'm gonna pull the injectors. What's up, weed hopper? So the next thought is we're gonna pull the injectors, and maybe before I buy a new one, I'm gonna swap like cylinder 3 and cylinder 4 and see if that causes the misfire to move from one cylinder to the other. If it does, then I'll know that I need to replace the injector or at least clean it, one of the two. Injectors for these, the stock injectors aren't very expensive. They're pretty cheap. I can get a whole set of them pretty cheap, or I can just buy one. It's even cheaper. So I'm looking for anybody who. It's the Coyote Gen 1. It's in a 2013 F-150 that you see on the screen behind me. I recently purchased this to replace my F-450 that I had. I missed the F-450. This one's nowhere near as nice, but it's not bad. I like it. It sits up a little higher than I wanted it to because of the bigger tires on it. But it looks good. I just recently today I took that. I don't know if you can see it. I took the wow. Why am I getting Wi-Fi issues here? That is weird. Connection is unstable. It shouldn't be. I have beefier Wi-Fi and a beefier internet service than I used to have. So up there, it cleared up. It seems to happen every time she turns her TV on. When the TV comes on in the bedroom, it tends to screw things up, but then it clears as soon as it gets the connection established. I should really go into my QoS and set it to where this has priority, but that's another thing. So, I've tried the basic stuff. I'm really hoping that it's, hey, can y'all hear me well? Am I coming in okay right now? Because it is telling me I have a bad connection. I don't know. V10, pulling my 30-foot fifth wheel, blowing out a couple of plugs until I got it. Oh, wow. Okay, 5x5. Sounds good. Oh, you had the old V10. Oh, God. What year was that? That was that like the early 2000s? It only misses at idle, Ken. It's missing at idle. Anytime I hit the gas, the just stop. Like they stop. I've got it hooked up with ForeScan, and so I'm running the scanners, and I've got the misfire counts and where and it's giving me all the information. And check my compression. Okay. If it's bad compression, you're thinking what? Valves or rings? What? So I'll check the compression on it tomorrow after work. That shouldn't be too hard. I should have everything I need to do that. But you know, I I'd hate to have paid what I paid for this truck to have a bad engine. I mean, once it's running, when I'm going down the road, that thing pulls hard. Yeah, this is a late 13 though. It was built at the end of 2013, and I thought they had fixed that issue. Thought they'd fixed that issue by the second half of 2013. So are you? If you could get up on the panel and talk to me, that would be much more help. But I understand if you're busy. Uh, on the Mustangs, yes, but not on the trucks. Okay. Now, is it the valve issue where the valves eat themselves? Is that the issue you're speaking of, or is it the piston issue? Because it's only on the one cylinder for now. 165,000 miles. But yeah, when I hit the gas, the thing just goes. I mean, it doesn't have any misfires or anything. A lot was ring issue. Okay, that I don't want to have to deal with, because that's more work than I can do. Maybe I'll just swap a Gen 2 Coyote with a Whipple on it and just shove it in there. No, I'm not doing that. It's I still don't have the Mustang running. The Mustang's been down since the last time you saw it, which was in Kentucky. I really am hoping it's just an injector. That's the last easy fix, Ken. It is. So the last thing I'm going to do is either tomorrow or this week. Well, this weekend it's supposed to rain, and if I can get it in the garage, it's not a problem. So I was just going to pull the injectors on that side and swap 3 and 4 and see if that changes where the misfires are happening. And if it does, and I know it's the injector, then I just buy one. I don't want to have to buy stuff when I don't need to. Although, well, the injectors from the original injectors from my Gen 1 or my Gen 2 Coyote fit it, because I could just use those. Well, what's up, Perline? I mean, the stock injectors from my Gen 2, would they work? Because I have them. You gave it back to me. I know exactly where they are too. It's one of the few things I know where they are in my garage. My garage is such a mess right now with so much stuff in it. It just keeps getting worse because I can't do anything heavy. Like today, I put a tonneau cover on my truck, and that took about everything out of me. What's up, Sublime? How's it going? Yeah, I know. Ken in a stream. Holy shit. Been a while. He's a busy man, and I cannot wait to see his. I cannot wait to see his new shop in person. I'm really happy for him. That thing looks huge. I'm sure it's totally full, and he needs more room already, because that's what happens when you get a bigger shop. You get more stuff. Oh, so today I did a lot of work when I got home. I took that toolbox out of the back of my bed, and thankfully the thing is aluminum. It weighs almost nothing. I was able to get that out no problem. And I didn't even pick it up. I just turned it, let it fall into the bed, and slid it out onto my trailer. Um, and then I put a tonneau cover on, which was a fairly cheap tonneau cover, but it'll work for now. It'll do what I need it to do. Is it the one I wanted? Not really, but I didn't want to pay that. I didn't want to pay over $500 for one. So, but I made a short on it when I got finished with it. I did a little quick short on it. It's not bad looking. We'll see how it holds up. So you coming up here, Sublime, or are you gonna just stay down there and chat? Same with you, Perla. You guys are more than welcome to come up. I think I linked or posted the link. I think I did. Should be pinned. And yeah, it's just it sucks that it's got this misfire, and you notice it at idle. But I've already got a few things fixed on this truck. It now has. Let me see you there. Okay, let me get you added. What's up?
I figure that probably works just as good, right?
It does. It does. Yep. We got another faceless person. I really need to. Can you turn your camera on? If
Just for a
not,
second.
I don't know if you can.
Who is it?
I'm going to take.
You can't see.
Yeah, I can see you. I can hear you now. I have to be very careful anymore, Ken.
I got you. No, it's really me. As unfortunate as it is, it's just me.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that's fine.
Ken, are you officially into the new shop?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. I was so impressed with that when I saw it.
I think I finished my video today. It's really, I try not to bore people. Like, it's just a shop video, but I gave you guys like a empty shop, and I kind of walked through it at the end of the video with it all filled up, and
Oh,
we don't got everything moved around and kind of situated like where we want it, but we're getting there.
hey.
It's a lot bigger. We went from running 2 bays, 1 lift to 5 2-post and 1 drive-on lift.
Yeah, make sure that drive on lift is nice and clear when I come down.
I got you. We got alignment. We got a nice Hunter alignment machine there too. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So.
Alignment machine's always a good way to go.
The only thing we got left to do is a dyno now. So.
Oh, you're getting.
Oh, so you are going to put a dyno in there.
I'm thinking about it. The other shop we use for dyno works great. He usually works great with us, but sometimes, I like to do a lot of testing, and he's a business just like I am. So, if I go down there, I can't go down there and do testing for free. Like I like to test different things out, like on my car and other people, other stuff. I like to start doing like before and after dynos for customers and stuff like that. And I think the only way I'm gonna be able to do that and not have to charge the customer like a crazy amount, just charge like 1 dyno fee, is really just to have my own dyno. That way I can do like testing on my own car, like put different intake manifolds on it with the ESS kit, throw different force induction stuff on it and do testing and stuff like that.
I highly suggest an in-ground so you don't have to do the whole lift thing.
Well, so I've talked to a lot of people. The only thing about the in-ground is if something happens to the dyno, you got to have somebody come out, lift it out of the ground. They work on it, then you got to put it back in the ground, and it's just a lot of stuff to go on.
I understand that, and I saw a guy who had a great setup for that. He had a crane overhead that he built into the shop overhead. So anytime his dyno needed fixed, he had a crane to be able to pull it out and drop it back in.
Yeah, and there's a lot of options on the table, as well as anything. The only other benefit to having one on a rack, like it is at the other shop, is that if something's going on with the car, you just push it forward, and But if you watch the video with the shop, the back bays, there's like the lifts are pushed toward the front of the shop instead of at the back by the door. So I believe I could do an in-ground right there. Then if I needed to put it on the lift, I can unstrap it, push it forward on the 2-post, and put it up in the air.
Right.
Yeah.
If anybody's saying anything down in the comments to me, I can't see it because
Nobody is saying anything in the comments. Last person to say something was Sublime, who said, "Ken in a stream? Holy shit!"
Yeah. So yeah. But as far as your truck, do a compression test. Especially if it's on number 4 cylinder, do a compression test.
I hate when you say that. When you say it like that, especially on number 4.
I will
like number 8 too, right?
I will tell you that I had a couple of customers at the dealership that they refused to do anything with it, and they drove it and they kept driving it, and it was just a stumble at idle, driving it down the road. The truck was fine.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying do a compression test.
Driving it down there. So you're thinking it's either a ring issue, a valve issue?
It is, unless you got coked up valves, but usually it's a ring. Usually it's just the rings just start letting.
I know the early valve trains would eat themselves. The first couple years of the Coyote, the valves would like eat themselves up into the they'd like dig into the seats until they broke.
Yeah, I mean, you could be having an issue with the valves, and really, once you do a compression test, you need the next step is do a leak down and find out where it's going. Is it coming out the intake valve? Coming out
I don't have a way to do a leak down here.
yeah,
I don't have this
crankcase.
Yeah, I don't have the tools to do it.
Yeah. But that's usually what I've seen in the Gen 1, especially the Gen 1 F-150s.
Yeah.
Unless you got a valve coking up that's keeping it from seating all the way or something like that. But
Right.
usually what I see was that issue out of the Gen 1 F-150 engines.
Damn it. I'm really hoping it's just a faulty injector to make my life easy, because I don't want to have to pull an engine.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it is for you as well. But the good thing about it is that the Gen 1 engines, they're not really hard to come by, like F-150 stuff. Like, you can usually find them in junkyards now and stuff like that, and you can usually get
You can
one.
find them, but they still want too much money for them.
Usually I can find them for about $1,500, $2,000.
Really? Then I'd have to come to you to find one for me, because I'm looking down here, I'm finding them for over $3,000. But just where I'm looking, I haven't looked at junkyards or anything. I was just looking, right now I couldn't pull an engine if I wanted to. My back just won't allow it.
Yeah, it's really not that bad to remove the engine out of those either,
No, there's a ton of room around it.
Yeah, you just have to pull the front grill out, and you can pull the front grill, the front bumper, and
the grill comes up with the damn hood.
That's right. You gotta remember,
I
man.
just have to get the radiators out of the way.
The newer ones don't. But yeah, so you don't have to change the grill out. You gotta take the bumper and the headlights, and then take your front cooling module assembly out. And then once you do that, you can pick the motor up and come straight out. It just comes up and straight forward.
Yeah, that's one of those nice things. I was looking at that, and I've seen it done before. That's nice on that this generation, the 9 to 14s.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like how the bumper, or the front comes up with the hood, because
The grill
it gets out of
comes up
my
the
way.
hood,
Yeah, the grill gets out of my way.
Yeah.
And you can step in there. There's places to stand inside there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of room in there. I mean, especially when
there's a ton of room.
Cooling module out, the radiator, the
transmission cooler. It's got a tranny cooler, an oil cooler, and well, the tranny cooler's on the front. The oil cooler, I think, is just a big long thing that the oil filters on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking. It may have an oil leak too on the back, towards the back end, which could be numerous things. Could be the rear main seal.
It's usually the oil pan.
Or the oil pan, and I'm hoping it's oil pan. That's an easy fix for me.
Yeah, usually oil pan is doing it. I don't see a lot of rear mains on those.
And it's a really small leak.
Yeah, usually the oil pan.
And the guy had just changed the oil on it before I bought it. He was upset with himself, because when he changed the oil, he made a huge mess on his driveway. His his nice white driveway, and he made this huge puddle of oil.
Hey, Ken, question.
Yeah.
So if you had that dyno in ground and you needed to pull it out for maintenance, couldn't you take like an engine hoist and hook something to an engine hoist that could hook to both sides of the dyno to lift it?
That thing is heavy.
No, what you have to do is get a gantry crane.
Yeah.
You get a gantry. Usually a gantry crane will do it.
Mm-hmm.
With dual like a roll around gantry crane with a dual.
I have thought about
double.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
One with double motors on it, so that you can grab both sides at the same time and pull them up.
Yeah, Dover's got one out of his shop. I've thought about getting one like he's got, just to have stuff to do, but usually you don't have much issues out of those dynos, but it's just and then you got to come out, bust up the concrete, dig a pit, put the concrete that. So it's a lot of stuff you got to have done to do an in ground versus the above ground.
You save a lot of room.
Yeah, there's a lot of plus and stuff. If you want to see how big one of those in ground dynos is being lifted, Go look at Murder Nova. You know, are you subscribed to Murder Nova on YouTube?
Murder Nova? I
I'm
used to
not,
be.
but I
I
can
don't
find
know.
them.
187
used to be.
customs. 187 customs. He just moved a dyno from one shop to another, and you'll see the big forklift they're using to move that and how big and heavy it is.
Oh, they're
Okay.
heavy. They're what, about 8,000 pounds?
They're heavy as shit. So,
How heavy is your average motor?
huh?
Oh,
400
couple
pounds.
100,000 pounds at the most.
Yeah, you got the coyotes are 440 pounds fully loaded.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah,
So
they're
there's
way lighter than you think.
Yeah.
all right.
That's why when you see these engine mounts, you know, when not the engine hoist, but like the engine, what are they called? The things you put the engines on to stand the engine stands. When you see those are like 1,500 pounds, and the reason it's weighted like that is because of the hang weight, because they're just bolted on the one end, so they're doing a hang weight. So because it's a lot heavier than the actual weight. Plus, if you do a big block, you need like a 2,000 pounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, because big blocks can get heavy.
Yeah,
But the Coyote's lightweight. It's not iron. It's
it's all aluminum. It
it's
looks like
all aluminum.
motor, a big engine, but it's not that bad. It's not heavy.
No, but for a Coyote, if I was putting on an engine stand, I want it to at least be 1,000-pound engine stand, just
Yes.
because of the hang weight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't own an engine stand that's rated less than, I think, 2,000 pounds right now, and I'm looking at buying a new one that the Harbor Freight has. It has the gear crank on it, so you can rotate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I missed the sale. I got to wait till it goes on sale again, or I get one of those 25% coupons.
I don't blame you there.
Oh, why spend full price when I don't have to? Because
Yep.
it's really they've come up, man. I was just in there the other day, and their new jack stands are nice.
Yeah.
They've got locks for them that now. Oh, they've
Had
come
a big
up.
fiasco. Had a big fiasco with them collapsing not too long ago.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Have you seen the new things they've got? The pens that go in to hold to hold them. Yeah, with the collapse where they were splitting the seams.
Yep.
If you look at them now, they're welded completely differently. They have a much better weld seam on them.
Yeah, that can get scary.
Oh, I had some of those, and I went and traded them in, and they gave me a a card to be able to buy new ones. Which what they should have done is just given me 2 new ones.
Yeah.
But that didn't do that because the new ones cost more than the old ones, so you couldn't equally trade. And I'm like, that's kind of a scam.
Hey, let me know if I have an echo coming.
Okay.
Or background
I
noise.
ended up buying. I ended up replacing my 6 tons with some the ones from like AutoZone or wherever, and they're fine. I need taller ones now for this truck.
Well, guys,
And the 6.
cut it short, but my phone's about to die, and I need to go edit this video. But
Hey, no problem.
if you have any
Thanks for
questions,
coming
for me, you know my number, so just hit me up.
I've done that a few times. Sometimes I get answers, sometimes I don't, but I understand you're a busy man. I do.
Try. What are you laughing about, Green Machine?
You know exactly what I'm laughing about.
Green Machine over here.
Hopefully, I will see you sometime this summer.
All right. That's
All right, Ken. You have a good night, brother.
y'all be
Night,
good.
Ken.
All
Thanks
right,
for coming in. So before the stream even started, Ford Tech Life had posted something up about cracked spark plugs, and I'm like, well, I replaced the spark plug, and the old spark plug didn't look bad. It looked like it needed to be regapped because the gap was way out and it was old.
What's your truck doing?
I've got to replace. Huh?
What's it doing?
It's got a misfire at idle on cylinder 4.
Is it throwing a code?
Yeah. After a
That's
certain amount
basically
of
just
time, it
say
does.
misfire number 4.
Yeah, it's misfire number 4. That's all the codes, and I've watched it. I turned on the scanner, and I hooked it up, and I watch it, and I can see. And when I changed the coil pack and stuff, it slowed them down. They're not as fast now. But as soon as I hit the gas at all from idle, and it only does it when it's low, when it idles down.
Yeah.
I get it up to about 1,100 RPM, 1,200-ish, right around there. The misfires completely stop.
Huh.
But Ken said it could be rings. It could be the injector. That's the next step. If it's the injector, happy, joy, I can fix that. I've
How
got
will you
my
know if it's
injector,
the
my
injector?
stock injectors out of my Gen 2 Coyote, and I think they fit. I think they're the same.
How will you know if it's the injector?
Well, if I pull the injector out and swap it with like piston or cylinder 3, swap them, and the misfires move to cylinder 3,
yeah.
then I'll know it's the injector. The misfires stay in cylinder 4. He says do a compression test. That's probably easier for me to do. So I'll do a compression test this week. Probably won't happen until the weekend when I have time to actually get it, put it in the garage and do the work and remember how to do the compression test without the engine starting. I know how to do it in my Focus, but I don't know how to do it in this car. It should be the same way, but I may have to pull the fuel. What's that thing called? The fuel pump fuse.
Regulator?
Fuse. No, just the fuse.
Oh.
So it doesn't pump, so it won't start.
Did the previous owner say how long that truck sat for at all?
He used it. It was his daily driver until he had surgery, which was a couple months ago. So it sat for a couple months being used every now and then.
I mean, I'm assuming they're probably stock injectors, right?
Yeah, they're stock. It's all stock.
How many miles
the only
are
thing
on it?
that's not stock is he put bigger wheels on it. Bigger, not wheels, but bigger tires. So it
How many
sits up
miles
higher.
are on it?
165.
Huh?
165,000. It's got brand new. I mean, it's got $1,400 worth of tires on it right now. They're brand new.
Yeah.
I took that toolbox off the back because it doesn't lock, and I just didn't like it. I put a tonneau cover on it. Go watch the short when you get a chance. I posted it like a couple hours ago.
I like the tires that came on my truck. I think they're Yokohamas.
These are Michelin Defenders, which are really nice tires. They're not like off-road or anything, but they're really good tires.
Defender, I think. Can't remember what Car Mob had on his truck. Those were nice tires that he had too.
Yeah. Now, these are just oversized to they're the 290. So it comes with 275, 60 R17s, I think, or 18s. I'm not sure what size they are, but these are 295 70s, which make them the same size as either a 33 or a 35. I can't.
Dude,
So
I think mine has tall tires. I want to say mine are 55s.
It makes this so I actually have to work to get in the truck, even with the steps on it. But the steps are like here's the door frame and here's the step. Not much of a step. The step needs to be down here.
Yeah. Yeah. See, mine are the power running boards, but they're stuck down.
The actual reason. Oh, I love my power boards. I miss those.
I'm hoping the boss will replace them for me later in the season, as long as we're having a good year.
Yeah, I miss mine though. They were nice. I miss that F450. I really do. I don't miss the size of it. I love the size of this truck. I'm not so much about the short bed, but I love the size of the truck. It's easier to fit into. It fits in my garage. I can get it in the garage and close the door.
So I got a notification, but I haven't watched it yet, for a short that you posted of a tonneau cover. I'm assuming you found one.
Yeah, that's the one I just said I'd put on. I just put it on earlier after work today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed the first few minutes of the stream.
It was a pretty cheap one. Like out the door, delivered. It was $189, brand new. But,
you got it new. Oh, you didn't buy it used. Okay.
Yeah. All the used ones were every used one that was worth it was $200 plus, and we're over 2 hours away.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so I wasn't gonna do that. This delivered to my door, $189. It's not. It doesn't have the Velcro on the sides. It's got these. It makes it harder to put back on, and it's got some like bows you have to put in, which are easily removed once you if you roll it up and get them out of your way. They're easily removed. It's not hard. They just keep it taut. What's up, Salty? But it's it works. It looks good. Once I got it in, and it was me putting it in by myself, and God, it was kind of a pain, but it was just because I'm in pain, you know. and trying to do it and figure it out. And it really wasn't that hard. Had I ever done it before, I probably would have had it done in half the time. It took me about an hour, and that includes Ken's already gone. That includes me taking that toolbox out, which didn't take long. There's 4 bolts. I spun them out with my power ratchet, and I turned it. It fell in. I drug it out. Thing weighs like maybe 40 pounds, maybe. So now I need to, I got somebody at work that might want it, but it needs some work. It needs new locks on it. It needs, the key locks. It needs new ones. They're like, I think you can get a set of them for like $20 with keys. And it needs, on one side, it needs the cylinder that keeps it from holds it up. The gas cylinder. It's missing that. But
we got
for
a lot
free,
of bush
I'm sure if somebody takes it, it's going to be for free. I'm not selling it. I'm giving it away because I don't want it, and it's just taking up space.
Your
I
bushes
didn't want it when I bought the truck,
tonight.
but the guy didn't want to take it out. Huh?
Your bushes are at full capacity tonight.
Yeah, the bushes are.
You got like 9, 10 people watching, thinking only one commenting.
For some reason, my thing's telling me I'm slow charging, and I'm using my good charger. I don't know what the hell's going on tonight, and then it keeps popping off that I've got connection issues, and I'm like, really? Because I have Wi-Fi 6 in here now, and it's hooked up to Wi-Fi 6 because I upgraded my Wi-Fi when I upgraded to the fiber. So I don't get it. I have a new mesh system in here. Everything should be operating fine. It's still giving me issues. And I have 1 gigabit service now, up and down. I am so happy because now when I go to download stuff or stream anything, it does it without an issue. I don't have problems streaming from my. So I have a friend who has a Plex server in Washington State, and he's got like what is that? So I've got terabytes. He's got like petabytes. He's got a petabyte server of stuff, and I used to try and stream anything from him, and I'd have to turn it down to like the lowest setting for it to even come through, and it looked like crap. Now I can stream it at full speed, 4K resolution, no problem.
My son-in-law used to come over here and download movies, and he always used to brag about how fast my internet was. He's like, Jesus, it used to take me 11 minutes to download this at home. It takes me like freaking a minute and a half here.
Yeah, no, same. This is the service I had when I left Washington, so I'm happy that I'm back to that speed again. I've been running on 72 megabit with data caps. I don't have data caps on this service. It's ridiculous to have data caps because data doesn't cost money. Bandwidth does.
I know, it's stupid. It's so stupid.
When they do the data caps, it's all a way for them to just make money hand over fist.
Oh yeah.
And it's just ridiculous because it doesn't cost them more to run data. Data free flowing. It's the bandwidth they're serving you with. That's what costs money. That costs more to keep that running.
Yep.
I mean, it's the industry I used to work in, so I know how it works. But anyway, no, I just want to get so I've already got remote start. So I've already bought two extra keys. I had a guy cut the keys for me, $4 a piece to cut them, and then I just had him program one of them because it was easy to have him do it right there. It took like 10 minutes, $30. So I let him program one, which was the remote start option. Then I put the remote start antenna in, and then that cost like $25. And then I programmed it so they give me all the remote start options on the dash where I could change all the options to to automatic, heating and cooling depending on temperature. Set all that up and set it to remote. Now it remote starts.
Nice.
And I'm also waiting on new the visors that are coming. I bought some used ones that have the home link on them because this is an XLT, so it's basically a base model. It's just one above the base model. So it'll have the home link. So I'll have the garage door openers in there built in instead of having to have a opener like I do in my Focus, because it doesn't have them and I can't find them for that.
What year is your Focus again?
14.
Oh, okay.
But so I'm getting that, and there's something else I got. What else did I get for it? Now I did look at replacing the front seats to be the newer style that had the console in the middle with the floor control for the transmission, but that's a lot of work to switch it over because mine's on the column right now, and I just decided not to do that because I found a set just for the front that was in really good shape, full electrics on both sides, and heated, and they were heated, which the ones I have aren't. And it was less than $900. But I also put the little things in on the back seats so I can actually fold the back seats down now and get behind them. I could put stuff back there.
Yeah, I found my straps for my back seats to pull down. They're nice and easy. They're right there. A little loop, you just pull on.
Yeah, well, they don't come with that in most of them. You have to add that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's an add-on. That's usually an aftermarket thing. Oh my God! Look who it is. Welcome to the chat, Mr. T. Hetzler, the Southern boy in Florida.
Yeah, I've finally made it, gentlemen. I'm started work this week. We jumped right into training. So,
Sweet. Are you getting them all trained then?
well, they do it a little bit differently than I did. So I've been making sure that the instructor will ask me, "Is this the way you all did it?" No, sir. I want to learn it the way that you all do it.
Hey, got to learn from each other.
What's up, T?
Yes, sir. What's up? What's up,
Long
Liz?
time no see, man. It's good to
Yeah.
see you though. We haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, I know. I apologize. I've been everything. So I'm not trying to steal your stream either, but I did not get my final job offer till last Tuesday at 11:30. I didn't get, and I was planning on already exiting out of Homeland Security on Wednesday. That Wednesday, the next day, I didn't get my apartment until 3:30 Thursday, and I'm moving, and I was leaving my other apartment Friday morning because I had everything packed up.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I saw your trip. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, he's doing the move. Sweet.
Well, the one thing that I did have the whole time, the Lord on my side.
Hey, that's all you got to have, man.
What
Yes,
part of
sir.
Florida are
That's
you
all I
in?
can do.
Well, Sublime, I'm down in Panama City where the beach is wide and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home? Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're down there in Party City, man.
I'm down here in southern Alabama.
Yeah.
So you should be really close to Bama.
I am. I'm close to Bama. I'm going to I got to see what my training schedule is like. They're getting everything ready. And what's kind of nice is they may be able to use my time with the Border Patrol if I can get my certifications to them, that I don't even have to go to the academy. I would just have to do a 40-week or 40-hour online training with their stuff. And one of the cool things about this, gentleman, this is how good God is to me. The guy who's running the Border Patrol Academy is a friend of mine.
Oh,
so
that's always good.
Yeah, my buddy, he's out right now, but I have a friend of mine who's in DC. He's reaching out to him to see what he can do to try to pull it together. So it's just been a blessing and very good.
You gonna be able to make Fort Takeover this year, T, or no?
I'm going to check, Blizzy. I got to see what my schedule is going to be, but I do have I know that I'm working. I know what shift I'm working, and I know I'll be working 3 on, 4 off, 4 on, 3 off. So yeah, there's a good likelihood that I will be able to skin up that way and say howdy ho to all my family. Howdy ho. Yeah, so just very blessed and fortunate, gentlemen. Just very blessed and fortunate.
How do you like the new apartment there?
It's cool. Well, so what I have is it's very quiet. They are 4 to 6 units, but they're all 1-story apartments. So the whole apartment building is 1 story. So I don't have anybody above me, and my neighbors behind me and in front of me or beside me are really quiet. I live on the back side towards the woods, so it's just nice and quiet.
The only problem with that is you also don't have anyone below you.
Yeah.
What up, Selfie?
What's up, guys?
Oh, we got 4 people in here. We're just gonna switch the screen to. There we go.
Yeah. But I'm glad to see you're doing better, Tanks, and your wife is doing better.
She is. She's
That's good.
She's home. We had a couple of scares there, but high blood sugars we're working on. She's getting better every day.
Damn dogs.
She's able to eat a little bit more stuff, but it's like she's got to. It's only been 4.5 weeks since her surgery, so
Right.
It's a process, and I'm still healing from my surgery, and it's been months for me.
Yeah, I know.
Mine was in December. Hers was in February. So,
man,
we're a sad crew here. Definitely.
What's up, guys?
Whoa, man!
I just went and got an injection in my spine a couple days ago. What was that, Monday? I think, yeah, Monday. I had him do the steroid injection around a bundle of nerves to find out if it's what's causing the problem in my leg. It's been 2 days now. It still has not fixed it, but that doesn't mean anything. I have felt a little bit better, but it's not gone away. And so that means that if in a week it hasn't gone away, because it usually takes up to 3 to 5 days to actually really start doing its thing, then this isn't going to be an easy fix, and it's just something I'm going to have to deal with. But I think it's gotten better. I'm hoping.
I hope.
No nursing home talk here. No, this is nursing at home.
Who's talking nursing home?
Well, up in the air outdoors.
Oh, I'm putting your ass in a nursing home.
Talk. He's just being a smart ass. It's fine.
I'm gonna put you right in the hospital with a left, right, left. I'll leave you toothless. Damn right, I'm ruthless.
Toothless. That's my favorite dragon.
Hey man, I'm sorry for not calling you back the other day, man. I couldn't get my damn brother off the phone for nothing. I sent you a text. I apologize.
Yes, sir. I saw that. Yeah, it's all right. We were busy humping. The guys who were helping me unload the truck showed up 2 hours late, and
helping you unload the truck. Did you got moved?
Yeah, I moved in.
Yeah. Oh, you already in PC?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Not the same place.
That's awesome, dude. Super happy to hear that, bud.
I'm gonna have to say that ceiling fan you've got with the light on it has crystalline, some kind of crystal etching glass around it from the pattern I see on the wall behind you.
Yes, it looks cool.
Hey guys, I'm gonna mute for a second. I gotta run right in here and get me a pack of cigarettes. Be right back.
It does look. Hey, what's up, Yellowhammer? It looks cool. I do like that kind of glass effect on lights.
Yeah, it's pretty
in a
nice.
living room. That's a pretty sweet thing, and it must be warm down there because you got the fan running.
Yeah, it's been warm. It's just been nice down here. I tell you, we hit a lot of rain coming across Louisiana and out of Texas, and it was sunny. It finally got sunny in Fort Worth the day I left. My brother came in. I got him Wednesday, and it rained the whole damn time until we left on Friday morning. So
hey, Yellowhammer, we as in me, and we're doing okay. I've been better, but I'm doing okay. Things are progressing, and everybody in the house is kind of happy right now. And I think the same goes for most of the people in this chat room right now. The Lord has blessed all of us, so I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's going good, man. I'm telling you. Too blessed to be stressed.
Oh yeah. If I wasn't stressed, I must be dead,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So I'm chasing down a problem with my truck. Once I get that misfire handled, Hopefully it's something simple and doesn't require me to, have to re-ring it or swap out the engine, which would really irritate me. But yeah, we'll see.
I've been having a little bit of the same with my truck lately. It's got just a little bit of a rough idle after a while.
Yeah, that's what mine. It misses on idle and it's missing on cylinder 4. It gives me a check engine light after so long too. Yeah, it's a Gen 1 Coyote Yellowhammer.
Mine hasn't done that yet, but it's
What
feels a
truck do
little
you
rough.
run?
I got a 16 F-150 with the Coyote.
Yeah, so you're a Gen 2. Yeah, you're a completely different engine than mine. Well, not completely. I'm a Gen 1.
Yeah.
Mine's a 13. It's got 165,000 on it. When I test drove it, I felt the misfire a little bit at the idle, but it didn't bother me because once I hit the gas, the thing just took off. I mean, it's not slow. And so I didn't even think about what it could be. I figured it was just like a plug or something, but it turns out that is not the case. Now I replaced the one plug. Now I've only driven it maybe 10 miles since then. I do have all the other 7 plugs. I am going to replace them all. And I've already gapped them all too, made sure they were all fully gapped where they needed to be.
You gap them. You gap them like I gap Boss Man.
So the one plug and the one coil pack has been replaced, Yellowhammer, and also the coil pack plug because the old one wouldn't click in. So I replaced all that. Now that ended up slowing down the misfires a little bit, so they're not like adding up really fast. So it gives it longer between check engine lights. And if I don't leave it at idle, it doesn't misfire. But it does give me the misfire within the first 1,000 cycles. I get that code, which won't set off a light, and then I get the misfire cylinder 4 for all the different places it can code. And then on my scanner, I take my computer out there and plug it in with 4Scan, and I can put up I think I can monitor 20 different things, and I have certain things monitored. Underload there is no notice. It does not misfire at all underload. I've had the scanner running while I was driving it, and it does not misfire underload. So so I'm gonna do what Ken suggested earlier. I'm gonna run sometime either tomorrow or this weekend when I get a chance. I'm gonna do a compression test on it. I have all the stuff to do that. That's easy. I'll run a compression test on it. If the compression's good, then I'll have to do a leak down as well. I don't think I have all the stuff I need to do that. I'll have to look into that. I may be able to do a leak down. We'll see. But I'm gonna do that, and if that's good, then I'm gonna try swapping injectors between like 3 and 4, and see if the misfire moves. And if it does, it means I got a faulty injector. I have injectors out of my Gen 2 that I could probably throw in there. I don't think they're any different. I don't.
You don't think it'd be a coil pack?
I've already swapped out the coil pack.
Oh, okay.
You people don't listen very well, do you?
No, because you didn't say that since I've been. You didn't say that since I've been on the stream.
I just said it when I was talking to Connor just now.
Yeah, just salty. He's the only one.
I'm sorry. I was inside the store, man. I was watching this non-American try to buy fucking cigarettes.
There's actually a description to this live stream, and if you read it, it
explains. Oh no,
all
I didn't read shit. I just seen you went live and I clicked on it.
I actually wrote it in today. I don't know why, because I usually don't. But the description, I want to well, I didn't. I should have proofread this because it says want to tack about the misfired idle on my newly acquired 2013 F-155 liter. I've changed the coil pack, spark plug, and coil pack connector. Could it be the injector? But then Ken comes in here and just dashes my hopes, going, well, it could be rings. You could have a much bigger problem.
Yeah, that would dash them.
It just means I'd have to rebuild the damn engine, which, mind you, I can do. I just don't want to. The thing that scares me the most on these Coyote engines is the timing and getting the damn heads realigned. All the
timing mark.
the timing marks done and everything, getting it all done right.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to do it.
I can honestly say I've never read a description in a live stream.
No, yeah, I know. I
don't.
Totally,
I only read the one today
I wrote it
that I was in.
I wrote it on my phone, and my thumbs are. I just said fuck it. I didn't spell check it or nothing because there's a lot of spell check, and I didn't even look at it.
You're
Don't
fine,
say
young
that
man.
per line. Yes, I know it could be a cracked piston. That would suck. Because that could happen. A cracked piston can cause it at a low idle, and then when you hit the gas, it doesn't care at that point because it's moving faster and had the heat. But
Goddamn Wi-Fi.
I don't want a cracked piston. Please don't be a cracked piston.
Could have been a crackhead.
I am the crackhead.
Make you feel right at home if it was crackhead, wouldn't it? Too.
But you know, it's just something. It was just a topic to get this thing started. I've got a bunch of information now. I'm gonna work on it. I've seen holes burnt through pistons from a Coyote, but it definitely. Oh yeah, so have I. But this Coyote is stock. There is nothing done to this truck other than the only thing they did to it. The previous owner. There's only been 2 previous owners, and I got a full Carfax on it, and it looked good, and it's always been in the area. The only thing I've noticed done to it is looks like it has a leveling kit done on it, and the guy who I just bought it from just put bigger tires on it. So he went from 275 to 295 70s, which made it taller. So it lifted the truck up a little bit, just I think about 3 inches.
295s?
Huh? 295 70s.
I'm going to see what's on mine. Hold on.
That's probably about a 31-inch tire, it sounds like.
Oh, wait, 295 is wide. Never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong one.
It makes them the same as a 33.
Okay.
The same circumference as a 33, I think is what he called it. A 33 or a 35. They are tall, though. And it makes it to where that little step bumper that's like, you know, like if you can see the screen is like here to the door frame. It's the stupidest step bumper Ford ever put on because they're so close. It needs to be down more so you can actually get on it, step on it.
275, 55.
And
a factory step bumper, or did somebody add that aftermarket?
No, it's a Ford one. It's a Ford one.
Okay.
Mine are 275 55s, R20s.
That you got the newer, so you got the 20s. This thing's I think on 18s.
I got 35 12.5 20s.
Oh yeah, you're on a Super Duty, right?
No, I'm on a F-150, but it's got a 6-inch lift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need a lift. I don't. What's up, Fat Boy Fox? How's it going?
So when do you report to work, T?
Tall enough as it is. So the reason I ended up at Harbor Freight when I was talking about Harbor Freight earlier is because I went there to buy their 18-inch step stool that they have for like 20 when it was. I thought it was $29, but I missed the sell, so it went up. But it's nice and it works great, and and so I can get up and get into the engine bay on this thing because the damn thing's so damn tall.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh, it worked out perfect. I used it today. It helps to step up into the bed. I can use it for stepping into my trailer because my trailer sits pretty high too.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice little buy. I thought about buying the wide one. They had the one that's like I think a couple feet wide. It was only like $20 more, and it's a Franklin. You know, it's a nice one, but I'm like, I want something small that won't get in the way, you know. So I went with the smaller one. It's 18 high and about 18 across too, and it's perfect little size for what I needed. It really helped me out because when I was working on doing the swap of the connector for the coil pack, I needed it to be able to get all the way into the back of the engine because I couldn't reach back there, and I can't bend very well because of my back.
Right.
So it's such a pain in the ass having back surgery. It really is. But I had gotten to the point though before surgery I couldn't do anything either.
Yeah, you were in that much pain and everything else.
Yeah, I was to the point. That's why my stuff's been sitting since like November because I haven't been able to work on it since then.
we gonna be working on it soon.
I hope so. I'd love to get that Focus back on the road.
Yeah.
That's my favorite daily. It's a fun little car to drive. And it'll be even more fun when I get all the new stuff in it. And it'll be more race car-y.
Yes, sir.
Be more
Well,
funner.
when I figure out everything, I'll see what I can do to maybe come up for a day or two, see if I can offer some assistance.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Did you hear my wife? She's like, hope you like dogs.
Oh, I like dogs.
I like dogs. I
You
love
like
my
dogs?
dogs.
I like dogs. Bloody pikers like dogs.
Yeah. My dogs like people too. Problem is they like them a little too much sometimes.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, they try to send you home with your leg pregnant.
Oh no, not that kind of just jumping on you. Right? Hey, Downhill Daddy, how's it going? Right now, they all need their nails clipped really badly, like really
Oh,
badly.
yeah.
My German Shepherd got me today, and it hurt bad. She just jumped up on me, and two things she did. One, she jumped and she got me right in the chest with her nails, and that hurt. And she's not trying to hurt me. And then another thing, she was going crazy doing the circles when I came home and going crazy and slammed right into my knee.
Oh,
On my
wow.
bad leg. And I just walked away. I was like, I gotta go in. I'm done. That hurt.
So what day are you
It
supposed to
hurt so
report
bad.
for work, T?
What's going on, Downhill Daddy? Well, shoot, we've already started training. We did some arrest technique stuff today. Yesterday we did, because I've never had to deal with domestics before.
Mm.
Oh,
So we dealt with we did some domestic scenarios.
MJI.
What's up, MJ?
MJ to the eye.
So
He's
what?
my
When'd
favorite guy
you
in North
arrive in PC?
Carolina.
He's
I
been
got here
there for
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Okay.
He's been there for like half a week now.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I wasn't here for the whole part of your first live stream. I came in after. I wasn't even listening, so I jumped in after all that shit was talked about.
Salty, that's
Sorry,
par
man.
for the course. That's par for the course with you, because you like a
Sorry,
blister.
I didn't hear everything.
You
I'll
like
make
a
sure to be
blister.
prompt again. I'll make sure to be prompt next time.
Well, you're like a blister,
You do
son. You
that.
show up when the work's
What up,
done.
Nate?
What up,
Sure,
Nate?
I've never heard that one.
I was on
My
another live
man.
stream.
What's up, Nate?
My man, Downhill Daddy.
I was on
Downhill
RC.
Daddy.
I was on
Cousin
RC
to my
live
Crowd
stream.
here. We got the
Yeah.
crowd tonight. We got 4 on the panel and 13 in the chat. We're doing pretty
That's
good.
great. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. That's great. MJI, the fly guy from North Kakalaka. Hope everything is well.
Hey guys,
Go.
welcome to the T. Hetzler live stream.
Oh, that ain't me. I got my
It is
man
now.
Downhill Daddy. Where's your cousin at? Big Dick Daddy from Cincinnati.
He's somewhere driving a caddy.
somewhere in Detroit driving a caddy. Yeah.
Oh, what a day.
Yeah. I hope he gets truck squared away.
I hope I do too. The only problem is it's supposed to start raining again this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got rain tomorrow.
It's gonna be here Friday.
Hey,
Yeah.
Salty, do you know where NASCAR's at Saturday or Sunday this weekend?
If I told you Sublime, I'd be telling you a lie, buddy. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, they've gotten rid of the rain on Friday and Saturday now. Now it's just Friday only.
Not for us.
Oh Jesus! It's supposed to be 82 degrees tomorrow, and then back down to 69 the next day.
Mm-hmm.
For
Look there.
you.
Yeah,
Hey,
a couple
Nate says-
days after that, the low's supposed to be back down in the fucking below freezing.
Not
Nate
for
said-
here.
Bristol.
Yeah,
Okay.
Monday, 31 degrees. But
Wow.
after that, it's showing rain, a lot of rain, and upper
Mhm.
40s for the lows.
I'm really
Thanks,
surprised Bama's not in here.
Must be springtime.
Nate, is that a Saturday or Sunday race? I'm assuming a Sunday race.
Sunday.
Where they supposed to be at? I don't have the chat pulled up.
Bristol.
Oh, Bristol. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, at
I know.
least they took the fucking dirt off the track, so now it'll be a good race again.
Yeah.
Well, I know in April they'll be in Texas Motor Speedway, because I saw the sign when I was going down 35 from my last time last week. Well,
Man,
last time.
I'm just glad they changed the dates for Atlanta. We won't have to see them motherfuckers again here no more until the damn chase starts. Thank God.
nice.
That's like later in the year. Thank God. Ain't got man. Like a couple weeks ago when they were here, it fucking sucked. Every dick brain in the world was here.
I bet your glory hole was filled with customers.
Dude, man, it
You
sucked.
probably made
Dude.
them in.
Couldn't go to the ATMs. The freaking ATMs was out of money. Couldn't go anywhere, dude. I mean, nobody. The stores ran out of shit. Yeah, you couldn't go to the stores, man. The stores have ran out of every damn thing. Couldn't go to.
So
You forget about.
I am still. Sorry, I'm still planning to go to Ford Takeover, but I may only be there for one day, and it may be a drive-in and be there and go home.
Shit, I ain't planning to go. I ain't going.
We'll be in the same place downhill.
Yeah, I'd like to check out Ken's new shop too. I'd love to be able to go. Ford Takeover is the 21st and 22nd of June.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing planned for that time. I just ain't going.
I have the 20th. I have the 20th through the 24th blocked out. That's Thursday through Monday. In case if I could do like I did last year, I'd come up there on Wednesday or Thursday and stay through Monday, or at least stay through Sunday and have Monday off so I can come home.
Jeez, first we got Ken, now we got Cooler.
You come and stay. What's up, Cooler? How's it going?
No, I've been spending too much fucking money here lately.
We got both HBRs in tonight.
Yeah.
I've been spending too much fucking money here lately.
Cooler says so.
Cooler says salty, bring your ass.
I ain't showing up. You can forget it. I ain't coming. Letting everybody know now. It ain't happening. I ain't going. Don't want to.
For the fall night race, definitely one of my favorite tracks. Yeah. I'd love to go to Bristol again. Last time I was at Bristol was just for a Cletus show, but my God, that is such a fun track.
It's cool to watch on TV, but it sucks going there in person.
Track. But it's the drive there is a nightmare for me. I have trouble driving 2 hours at a time now because of my back.
Like I said, for a NASCAR race, it's cool to go there to watch it on TV, but it sucks to go there in person.
Why?
Because you can't hear a damn thing. You can't talk, can't do any damn thing. Can't hear a damn thing. And when you leave there for 2 days,
as long as you're on the other side of the track, then you're usually good.
Dude, you can't. If you're sitting in the grandstands, dude, you can fucking forget it. You ain't.
I had no problem talking when the cars is going around the track.
Yeah, but that's different, man. For a Cletus shit, that ain't got nothing. That ain't nothing like NASCAR. Nothing like NASCAR.
It's loud as fuck. I'll tell you that.
You only think it's loud. Go during NASCAR, then you'll see when it's loud.
I've been to a few NASCAR races.
Yeah, I'm talking about Bristol.
Bristol.
I'm talking about Bristol.
Different, yes.
Bristol. I'm talking about Bristol in general because you're down in a hole. You're in a fucking bowl. You're surrounded by aluminum, and all you hear all day long. And dude, you could be sitting right next to a fucking person you're sitting next to, and all you hear, neither one of y'all fuckers can hear a damn thing each other saying. Nothing. Forget it. It's over with.
Bristol,
scream at the top of your lungs, dude. You can't hear shit.
Hey, Chris, I've had that truck for about 2-3 weeks now.
Salty.
But Martinsville now, but I'm gonna tell you, Martinsville, that's a fucking fun race to go to. I enjoy going to Martinsville.
I like Martinsville.
Martinsville's cool. I like Martinsville.
I've never been to Talladega either, which kills me.
Oh, Talladega is the fucking bomb.
I know. My sister went every year until her husband died.
Dude,
we go together.
We started going to Talladega back in the 70s. We did that shit all the way up to the early 2000s. We went to both races every year.
My sister and her husband would go there every year.
Man. That's one race I'd like to go to that I have it as a restrictor plate race, because this way they all come by at the same time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
used to be that way, though.
What year F-150 you got, and you don't have a Mustang at all anymore?
Used to be that way, though, Sublime, before they done all this bullshit they got now. Cars used to actually stretch out around the track.
Restrictor plates, that's not going to happen.
No, I'm saying on the restrictor plate tracks, they used to still stretch out all the way around the track. They don't do that anymore because now
they're all packed up.
They have made the rules to where all the cars pretty much are in a pack.
Yeah,
and that's the part I don't like. That's the part. Racing is racing. Turn them loose and let them go. Yeah, they all know what they all know what they signed up for. They all know it's fucking dangerous. Look, if they fucking have a wreck, they have a wreck. It is what it is. They all, I mean, you know, they all grown freaking adults. Don't keep them in a pack, man. I want to see racing. The dudes can't even, they can't pull out by themselves and pass because they don't have a draft. They ain't no draft, you ain't passing.
Yeah, most of the drivers don't like the restrictor plate races either.
No, man.
No. So
I remember going back in the day, back in the 80s, man, when they didn't have no restrictor plates, dude. And you talking about badass racing, them dudes could pull out and pass at will. They didn't give a damn. They could be gone.
I personally think Salty is an introvert, and he doesn't want to hang out with people in person.
I just don't want to be around that many people at one time. I'll be the first one to tell you. I just don't. I don't like being around that kind of crowds.
I have problems with it too, but I've learned to live with it.
How many people here have watched the A-Team?
Say, what's that?
How many people here have watched the A-Team?
Oh, I have. I started watching that shit way back in the day, dude.
I watched the A-Team when it first came out. I watched the movie when it came out, and I've watched the A-Team since then and realized how weird it was to watch.
So what I'll do is I'll just swing through Georgia and stick Salty with some type of substance, and I'll put him in the truck like B.A. Baracus. I ain't going to no event. I told you, fool, I ain't going to the event. And then I'll stick him with something and put him in the truck.
Hannibal, I ain't getting on no airplane, Hannibal.
Oh, that ain't never gonna happen. Ain't nobody gonna drug me up that damn enough.
I ain't getting in the truck, I'll tell you, fool.
No fucking plane, dude. Now I'd go to Ford Takeover before I got on a plane. That ain't never.
Downhill Daddy, Airwolf is one that I will still watch too. I love that show. I'm sorry. Something about that show, it never gets old.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Cooler? Welcome to the chat.
Dale's Adventure, BBQ50. Wow, we're getting them all in here tonight.
Oh,
hey, man, I just got no desire. I just got no desire to be around that many people at one time. I just don't, man. Just don't.
So which F-150 do you have, Cooler?
That one.
That one? I can't. Hold on.
You're
making me screen my eyes. There we are. What year is that one?
11.
It's 2 years older than mine. Shit, looks good though.
It's got almost 200,000 miles on it.
Nice. Anyway, which engine's in that?
Oh, you'd be ready to put a 5.3 in it for long, huh?
Oh hell no! I know the Mustang's still here.
Okay, I think for some reason I was thinking you got rid of it. I don't know why. Maybe it was one of the posts you made.
I have no boost.
Oh, you took the boost off. No boost is sad.
What made you do that, buddy? Just out of curiosity. What made you do that?
Money.
Basically, hang on. Let me switch cameras again. There we go. Working. Me and Ken got something in the works for it.
Well, when you took it off, did you have a buyer for it before you took it off?
I literally posted it up, and I had a kid message me literally the same evening, said, "I will bring cash. When can I come get it?"
When you got your cash, go goodbye to bank and come on, because there's something waiting.
Well, see, this is where nobody needs to piss me and Ken off, because me and him had I literally had the car in the garage, not prepped, not nothing. We get home, or I get to my house. Hour and a half, the entire kit was off, and the guy pulled in a driveway as we were finishing pulling the kit off.
Well, there you go.
What up, Bama?
Both hadn't even cooled off, huh?
Works. We're just waiting for it to get produced and get shipped.
Cool.
Nice.
I bet I know what it is, but I ain't gonna say it. But I bet I know what it is.
It's the new Gen 6 Whipple.
Oh, I bet I know what it is.
I want my 10R80 to live, not die.
There you go.
What is that thing? That thing's like a 3-point-something liter.
No, the Gen 6 is still a 3-liter, but it's, you know how Whipple does. They do a couple tweaks to make it either more efficient or better, and they call it the new generation.
Yeah, they and for the one they have for the Gen 4 Coyote is pretty sweet too. Which they went in partnership with VMP to give VMP something that they could sell.
Who did?
Whipple.
Oh,
no,
Whipple's building VMP shit now.
Yeah, VMP could not make a blower to work right, so they partnered with Whipple so they could sell it.
Yeah,
I don't think they could get the tuning.
They're making Whipple superchargers with a VMP casing on top of it. That's it.
That's all there is to it.
They did a huge video. It was over an hour long together to show what they were doing.
I bet it what it comes down to is Ford just wasn't going to release the fucking tune to nobody but Whipple.
That's part of it for sure.
Yep, I guarantee you.
That's part of it for sure. But I mean, don't get me wrong. That new Whipple, I mean, it looks great, and apparently it puts down the power.
Yeah.
But if you go out there and read deep into the forums and into the posts and the videos, there's hiccups coming along the way with the Whipple too. So
there's no doubt.
Personally, though, if I had the chance to be able to go back and do it all over again, I would have bought more something like an ESS, something or a turbo. I like to have more control over my boost.
No doubt, but at the same time, if you had somewhere to legally roll race that car,
if I could ever get that thing into fourth gear, because I'm in an 8th mile track, I never see fourth gear.
No.
And I never see first gear either, because I can't take off in first gear with it, because it just strips the tires.
Have you got radials or bias plies?
I've tried it on both.
28s or 29s?
What are those? 315s, whatever that ends up being.
315/50s?
I don't remember what the hell size they are right now.
But more if it's a Mickey, it's a 315/50, which is almost a 30, which that should really tame it. You can actually get it out of the hole.
Yeah, you shouldn't be blowing those off.
That thing just spins like a mother. If I try to take off in second gear at about what is it, 34 to 4,000, somewhere in there. I don't remember. I'd have to go look at what my 2-step is set for. But it takes off pretty nicely, but it's slow out of the hole. I really wish it was like a 400 instead of a stick at this point. But right now it's not working because of the clutch issue.
Look here, you damn hillbilly.
It died on me in Kentucky at Ford Takeover or Ford Fest.
Hey, that hillbilly's got some shit going on, buddy.
That damn Yankee. Bear, what are you doing, Sublime? Working on damn snowfield roofs?
Hold on one second.
Like in the 70s.
He's probably building housing for illegal undocumented aliens.
Is that T?
I'm gonna tell you right now, that would not be a first.
Undocumented aliens from Mars.
Man from PC?
Shit. What are you talking about from Mars? Don't you mean south of the border?
Holy cow. The man from the most beautiful beaches in the United States.
Yeah, he's already in PC, Bama. He's not far from
it. I seen him a little thing on
Facebook?
Instant Messages. He drive that ship. I seen him.
Oh, you like watching this little thing?
No. Well, your sister said it's the big thing. I'm sure it's a small thing.
I don't know. Hey, I'm glad y'all talked to her about it because I damn sure ain't. Got no desire to talk to that one. I don't even like her.
Mr. Florida Man.
Say, how was the shop move there, Chris? Was it fun to move all that stuff?
To move all the stuff, we had some customers come down. Me and Ken had trucks and trailers and everything else. That went very smooth. I can be honest, say the MVP was Dover. That man came down there on a Friday with him still running his business up in Humboldt, an hour north of us. Came there with a rollback and literally snatched and dropped 7 cars in an hour and a half.
Wow, that's awesome, dude.
I know it's only like, what is it, like a mile away?
It's like 2 blocks.
Okay, yeah. I looked at it on the map. It's real close. Just down at the end of Church Street, turn the corner, you're there.
Yes. And the shop, the shop we worked in for the past 3 years was, I think we measured like a 30 by 40.
Yeah.
Now we are into a 40 by 100.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And with a parking lot around it.
Parking lot, multiple lifts, and also access to an overflow parking lot. Like when somebody's coming in with a truck and with a trailer and needs to unload a car, you have another parking lot to unload.
I bet it's a hell of a lot easier now to push cars in and out of the shop, and you ain't got to go up that big ass hill no more, ain't it?
You got that damn right.
Well, I'm sure with all that parking lot, there's going to be a lot more Ken stuff down there.
Actually, as of right now, his
Shit.
car. I mean, all of his stuff's at home except for one car, and that's the Black 12. It's still down. It's down there, but they drive it. They drive it all the time anyway.
So he took his Fox body home.
No, the Fox body's there. Yes, the Fox body's there. We that car's like honestly, it's one of those things. I'm gonna have to get Ken motivated, and Ken's got to get motivated one weekend. We just need to go up there and tag team and get the thing fired up and running and moving under its own power.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't in the video. Wasn't it sitting in the garage?
Yep, it was.
I thought it was.
It was in the back corner there.
Yeah. I can see one and sniff one from anywhere.
Yeah. I bet you can sniff a lot of things.
The overflow lot?
You back up, little man.
Is your little overflow lot the one that's across the street?
Yes, the one. Okay, if you look from Google Maps and the shops running
side street.
Yes, other side of the side street. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I had a feeling that was what that was. Because across from you, you've got you've got a U-Haul around there somewhere, and then you've got like an AutoZone or a couple
like caddy corner like that.
Yeah, and then another car parts place caddy corner the other way.
Kind of, sort of. It's past the 4-way stop. We've got 3 parts houses within a 2-minute walk of us, so it's great.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice. Like I said, the shop has got, the back is insulated, so it already has a couple of wall heaters in there, the natural gas wall heaters. And with both of those and a torpedo heater, they said even when it dipped down super cold, they kept that shop in the 50s and 60s in winter.
What about during the summer, though?
It's going to be hot, motherfucker.
When the building is laid out, we can literally crack open the back door and open up the very end door, and it's going to be a straight cross breeze through the whole shop.
If there's no breeze, run a fan.
So there's no AC in the shop then, just in the office area.
Correct. Which I mean, I don't want to get cold in the summertime.
Yeah, I do.
I want it to be comfortable.
Yeah, I do. I'm a candy ass.
So in my garage, I keep it at 68 in the summer, and I still sweat my ass off.
God damn, I wouldn't want to pay your light bill.
For me, it really doesn't cost much. It's pretty efficient.
I forgot you got them mini splits. I forgot.
And I insulated the garage.
Yeah.
Which I'm really thinking about just going ahead and doing, because I can't do OSB on the house side or on the ceiling because of the room upstairs. I'm really thinking about sheetrocking the whole thing, which will also increase it'll increase the heating and cooling efficiency.
Yeah. So is Ken finally starting to think about getting a tire machine and a balancer in there now?
No, we are. That's one thing that when the guy he got the building from was going to leave a nice Hunter tire bouncer and balance machine, and like me and Ken looked at it and talked about it, and I was like, we don't need it.
It's a lot of work.
There's plenty of tire places. And the one thing is, it opens up doors that we don't, that could also lead to other, I wouldn't say problems, but you open one door and then floodgate.
Yeah.
So how many bay doors do you have altogether?
6.
6. Okay, got 6. Oh, well, shit, you still got like 40 feet. Then y'all can use for other stuff.
No,
storage and things.
It's 5 doors long, and then one door is double on both sides with a 2-post on both sides of it.
Right.
Okay.
That's
y'all got a total of what? 5 lifts in there? 4 lifts? 5 lifts?
5 2-post and 1 drive-on alignment rack with a brand new Hunter alignment machine.
Oh, now that's sweet.
Get out of here. You
don't have to go to the dealership no more to have shit lined up. That's fucking sweet.
Well, that's gonna be the one thing me and Ken can set it to the right specs, because some, don't get me wrong, the couple of guys that are there at the dealership, one of them retired. The other one that does the alignments is always the younger guy, really good, but it's like one of those things. Me and Ken know how to get the camber and the toe and all that stuff.
Are you talking about Dale?
Yes, Dale finally retired as of January 1st.
Oh no!
You're screwed, Sublime.
Damn it!
You're screwed.
Oh my god.
But
Thank
just
God
out
he
of
did a good
curiosity,
job on mine.
in front of that drive-on lift, is there enough room to put a dyno?
At this time, no. It's the drive-on lift, the alignment machine, and then the break room, bathroom, shower area.
I got you. Breaker room. Oh, y'all got a lake? Y'all got a brake lay and all that stuff in there?
No, I have a break room with a refrigerator.
Break room. Okay, I got you.
One thing that's nice, and which Kim may show it in the video, the bathroom also has a shower.
Video? What's that? Ken don't know how to make those things.
He's actually posted some recently. Not too much.
Really?
More than he has.
Really?
Watch out.
I ain't got no notifications for him.
I ain't seen them.
Yeah, he's put out like 3 videos in the past 3 weeks.
Supposedly,
full videos, or are you talking about shorts?
No, full videos.
Full video.
Well, I'm in the check right now.
Well, I ain't got a damn notification one for none.
Do it for me, Pinks. Check it out. Because I'll knock myself out like Sublime.
So,
yeah, I ain't got a notification not for one of them.
Hey, Cooler, you said about that break room. Or the bathroom. It's got a cooler.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
So that's something Salty don't know nothing about is a shower.
Bullshit.
No.
I'll probably take more showers than all of you guys. I'm a shower taking motherfucker, dude.
I'm betting probably do.
I can attest that Salty's called me before in the shower.
No, motherfucker, we ain't going there. No, but I'm a shower taking motherfucker, dude. It ain't nothing for me to take 3 showers a day.
The question, Bama, is did you get excited when Salty called you?
He gets excited when he knows my ring by heart now. When his phone rings, that motherfucker gets a Woody.
Yeah, only when Salty would FaceTime me.
Oh my God.
Well, we know that don't happen because you can't FaceTime on Android. That's iPhone.
Want it back?
Yeah, because FaceTime don't.
But I can do video calls on my phone.
Oh yeah, you can get. Yeah, everybody can. If you Android, you can use Duo. That's easy. But it's not. FaceTime is actually. But FaceTime itself, that is a iPhone app. You can't use that one on Android.
Now FaceTime, ain't that the name of your glory hole?
Yeah.
No, that's the name of the one you gave my sister, ain't it?
I put it in her face all the time. That's right.
When T's riding your sister, all he hollers is, "Take it, Will, take it."
Hey, I'm gonna keep on going like this. I'm gonna have to call Bam and get a loan.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got off the phone with Bam and jumped on a live stream, and goddamn if I didn't. Well, excuse me, I didn't mean to say that to you. I wound up spending fucking what was it, $1,046?
On what?
A fucking another RC car.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting on 2 of them to get here.
This time.
Red Cat just released a brand new 5th scale damn RC car today, so I bought it.
You didn't have to.
No, but I bought that one, and I got another one coming called a 30 degree north. So I'm waiting on it too.
He just needs to.
Whoa! Look at me.
No, I went out the other day. I joined a new RC group up here in my area, and I went out the other day with my buddies, them new guys I met and stuff, dude. And we beat and bashed the living shit out of RC cars.
HPR Ken put up a video 2 weeks ago, and then another.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He don't know what videos is. He forgot how to do that.
What's up, Boosted?
He's put more up than I have recently.
Didn't Booster get another car?
Yeah, Boosted the new Mustang man.
Are you getting rid of that C300? That is such a sweet car, so comfortable. But man, I do love that. That looked like a 2013.
I know it's a damn it's a sweet looking Mustang for sure.
Yeah, I was. Is that a 13? What year is it? I'm guessing it's a 13, possibly a 14.
I was thinking it was a 12.
Not with the headlights. 13, 14. And my wife, yep, it's a 13. Or yep, yep, does not answer a multi-position question.
Boosted, automatic, or manual?
Says full bolt on too, which could mean
automatic or manual.
I bet I'm the only guy that has 2 Mustangs. Ain't seen them but once since I got it.
Well, okay. I thought those headlights on it didn't come out till 13, but I get mixed up on those years.
Mainly the
Manual
people in
stage
11
2
and
Well, hopefully your stage 2 caliber is better than, well, it's not an MT82, is it?
mainly the people in the damn 11 and 12s, they want the 13, 14 taillights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget also, F1 is also popular for a TR6060 swap, the 500 trans swap.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad either. So what's the manual transmission in those?
From the factory, MT82.
Is it still an MT80? That's the original
MT82 ran
MT82?
from 11 to 17.
Okay.
Yeah, the 500 is the one that had the TR6060.
Correct.
Yeah, so you got a stage 2 caliber MT82. I got a stage 3 caliber, and I'm not super happy with it. But
I ain't gonna lie to you. We've got one of our friends and customers here has actually got a 6060 swap in his, and his car is making near 4-digit power, and it's a stock 6060 with a clutch, and it holds it perfectly.
God, I wish I had something like a 6060 would be nice.
Say, can Pinks fit a 6060 in his car without too many modifications?
No. The
Nope.
15's well, physically he probably could. I mean, the
Wouldn't want to
6060,
try
a lot of the electronic hookups are the same as like a T56, but I don't know about spline count and clutch and stuff like that. I'm not for sure.
If
Damn,
I
that's a
was
big old
going to
mosquito.
do anything,
That motherfucker been
just so
sucking
you
on
know, if I
somebody's
was going to
blood.
do anything, it's going to go automatic. If I do any changes, it'll go automatic.
Oh, hell yeah.
I do a 400, and that thing is going to probably try and lift the tires up.
That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. But I don't have the money for that. If I had the money for it, I'd have done it already. That's like $8,000.
Well, yeah. And on top of that, you wouldn't lose speedo. I mean,
I don't need a
the
speedometer.
worst thing is you got to cut the console up for a shifter.
He can still get him a damn nicely built damn 6R80.
Well, actually, from what I've seen, you don't have to cut it up much at all. It'll fit right in.
Well, it also depends which shifter you run to. That is true, but like Salty, a 6R80, yeah, he could, but the problem is with his car being original manual, he would need to find a donor automatic car to get all the stuff to make it properly work. But to build a 6R80, you're still, for what he's going to spend for the 400 kit that's already been built, done, and it's a known quantity, he's going to spend almost, I'd say
more
probably
than
almost
that.
the same amount of money to put a 6R80 swap in it. And then, okay, a basic 6R80 clutches, intermediate shaft. We know it'll hold close to 1,000. You start going much over that, then you got to start doing like our other that one customer at the F-150's doing. And basically, by the time it was all said and done, he's got $8,000 in hard parts in the transmission.
Ooh, plus the transmission. Yeah, I'd rather go with like a 400, which I don't have to worry about the computer or anything.
Correct.
And then if I want, I either manually shift it, which is not a problem, or I get a
CO2 shift.
Yeah, thank you. My God.
Oh, hell, just put your T5 in it. You'll be good.
What's
If
up,
I'm gonna change
you're getting old,
I'm getting rid of the manual. That's the thing. The manual's what's killing me.
Oh, man.
No, I need a T5 World Class, which I used to have about 3 of those sitting in my garage.
It still wouldn't handle the power you're pushing.
No, it wouldn't handle anywhere close to the power.
No.
First gear run, clink.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn what kind of damn T5 you put in it. It ain't gonna handle that.
DCT.
Now, I know one thing.
The problem
with
the DCT is the whole computer issue.
Yeah.
What was that, Chris?
I would love to see fit one would be a 400 and then put a gear vendor's overdrive in it, so then you can technically run it in a daily class because you have an overdrive transmission.
That's right.
Right. So I got a question for you. With the F-150, I've got the Gen 1 Coyote. Can you swap a Gen 2 in without a problem, or is the computer completely different?
You can physically, everything will swap. You'll have to swap your entire you'll have to swap your cams and your timing kit to a Gen 1. You'll basically have to swap all your Gen 1 timing components and cams into that Gen 2 motor, and yeah, it'll drop right in and go.
Yeah. So I was just wondering, because I prefer the Gen 2 lower end's a nicer lower end. And swapping the heads shouldn't be a problem.
No, no, you don't even have to swap the heads. You can run the Gen 2 heads.
Well, it doesn't really matter. I just have to swap the cams and timing.
Yeah, I mean that's all you gotta do is literally
because from Gen 1 to Gen 2, didn't they change the firing order?
Okay, here's the breakdown. Gen 1, Mustang and truck, same firing order. Gen 2 is when they change the firing order, but the bottom ends are all fired the exact same. The beauty of a Gen 2 and the Gen 3 in the cars or the trucks, they're all factory boss crank boss rod. They just change the pistons up between they change the pistons up to change compression. And like I said, me and Kim were questioning that until we tore down a Gen 3 F-150 motor, and it's got a freaking boss crank and boss rods in it from the factory.
Well, I know that I like the Gen 2 and the Mustang because it's got a beefier lower end. I know that than the Gen 1 did. And the Gen 3, I think, isn't as beefy as the Gen 2 was.
No, it's the exact same.
Is it the same?
It's the exact crank and rods. What's different is the pistons and
the
of course, the
pistons.
12-to-1 compression.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because I saw that where like when you did your live, it says, to help me with my misfire. And I noticed Ken already, told you check compression, check this, check that. I mean, is it dead missing on a particular cylinder or is this random?
One cylinder. It's cylinder 4, and it misses at idle. And anything above idle, it stops.
Yeah, check compression, and then if the compression's down, do a leak down test. I have a gut feeling where it's coming from.
Yeah, I don't have a way to do a leak down test at home. I don't have the stuff.
You just make sure the cylinder's on top of the center, shoot air to it, and listen for where it's coming out.
Mm.
I mean, it's not 100% scientific, but it'll tell you where it's coming out.
Cool, it makes it sound so easy.
That with a smoke tester. No, that's a vacuum leak thing.
But yeah, well, how many miles are on that truck?
165.
Huh? Because most of I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw before I clicked on, I saw misfire. I was like, God, I hope he didn't get an EcoBoost truck.
No, not a first gen. That'd be stupid.
Well, hey, I can't say nothing. That 14 I had, it would fucking pull anything I want to. And
I know.
It would haul ass.
I have no problem with a Gen 2 3.5. No problem with it. Gen 2 and the Gen 3, no problem. But the Gen 1, I have seen way too many issues that can come up with those.
Well, I know the worst thing is with them is if you don't know who owned them before, how maintenance was done.
Right. If they don't do the maintenance, if they did maintenance on a Gen 1 EcoBoost and they did it religiously, there's no issue with them generally. It's always maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't do maintenance. A lot of people just don't think about maintenance. I always think about maintenance. I don't know that I'd always do it, but I think about it.
Well, the worst thing is that people will do, they'll go buy the oil change minder on the dash, which can stretch it out, oil change out to 8,000 to 10,000 miles, which you do not need to do anything factory turbocharged.
No, hell no, not in a turbo engine. My turbo and supercharged engines oil get changed at 3,000 miles. That's pushing it sometimes. I mean, the Mustang's got its oil changed way less than that because all it was doing was going down the drag strip. But it got its oil changed like every 2 trips to the drag strip.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, I'd put a lot of runs on it. So.
Yeah, I got you. But no, I mean that's it. The worst. That's the one thing. Whenever because I mean, with it being number 4, I mean, the worst thing I've seen with them. Who we lose?
Bama.
Oh, okay. The worst thing I've seen happen, like with the Gen 1s, was like what mine's got. It's leaking oil, which either means rear main or the back of the pan's leaking. Which honestly, it's not pouring, so I'm not worried about it right now.
Same with mine, and I'm hoping it's the back of the pan, and that's easy to fix. I'm hoping maybe it's just like a bad seal on the drain plug.
I know mine's not. I can see it dripping down, but it's all like
mine doesn't. It doesn't leave that much oil, but it left a spot on my damn white driveway, and it pissed me off. And then when I put it in the garage one time, I pulled it out, and there was like a spot about that big. After running the engine in there for a while, and then shutting it off, and running it again, and shutting it off, and letting it sit there for a day. And it had a spot that was that big that I took a paper towel and wiped it right up. It wasn't even thick, it was just thin.
Yeah,
So,
I know Dover's told me he's put several rear mains in the Coyote trucks for some reason.
Yeah, I've heard that, and they're not the easiest thing to put in. I mean, they're not super hard if you got a lift and all the tools to do it, but I don't, and so it's pain because I got to pull that transmission off, and once that's out of the way, it's fairly easy. It's a pretty easy thing to do, and I'm not going to go out and buy just the seal. I'm going to go buy the whole complete kit because you can get it for like $30 from Ford now.
Yeah,
it's not the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's no reason to just replace the seal and have to crimp a new seal into it. That just takes too much work. You just buy the whole thing pre-built. You pull the old one off. You clean off all this stuff. You put new silicone on there and seal it back in. Done.
That's it. And that's the one thing. If you had access to a lift, okay. From my standpoint, I feel like we've pulled the F-150 transmissions out. I've pulled a few of them out. I've done stuff, this, that, and the other. It's actually not super difficult to do it if you have access to a lift. I mean, I could probably pull. I think Ken's timed me one time. I think I could pull one in like a tick over 2.5, 3 hours and pull a 6R80 out. 6R80 is way easier to pull out than a 10R80.
Yeah, mine's a 6R. I like that 6R80. It's a pretty decent transmission.
What's the difference?
It does shift hard from first to second. The shift can be kind of hard, but I think I can smooth that out with a little tuning.
Yeah, the 6R80 body is actually physically smaller than a 10R80.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, like okay, and Pink knows what I'm talking about. The side bolts, it doesn't matter if it's 6R or 10R80, you can get to them. But a 10R80, it is a mother to get to those top two in the back unless you got a long.
The top two in the back are a pain in the ass, and that's even on the MT82 and the Mustang for me. That they are such a pain to get to.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is my long tube headers get in my way now. And that I've got that solid exhaust on there, so that kind of sucks.
I'm not even going to talk about your exhaust right now.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? It sounds good though. It fucking sounds good. I like the sound of it. My exhaust is something I had built from somebody in Washington, and I like it. They did what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't specify to make it so you could take it apart easy. I just said make it sound better.
Yeah.
T, you still there?
In the words of Ken would say, "Yeah, that is a nice exhaust."
It's exhaust. Exhaust.
So Chris has had to work and take my exhaust out. It's a pain in the ass because it is one piece from the almost from the collector's back.
It almost is, but see, the one thing it's not a bad thing if it's on a lift. I mean, I know the trick with it now. I can get everything undone. And I can balance it right there at the mounts where it hooks right behind the differential, and I can balance it, pull it, drop it, and move it out of the way.
Right, but I cannot because I have a quick jack and jack stands. I have to put that thing up on my 6-ton jack stands to get that transmission out, which is what I'm going to have to do here when I can get the Focus out of the garage and put the Mustang in.
Yeah,
because I got to figure out what my problem is. It's either the clutch or the slave cylinder or the pressure plate or something. But it would only move at about 7,000 RPM.
I can't remember what clutch is in that car. I can't remember.
McLeod RXT, I think.
I know what I tell you to do. I know what I tell you to do, but that's a lot of money to spend for a clutch.
What? To change clutches?
Put a Vengeance in it because a Vengeance it feels like stock.
Money for that. I don't have the money for that. I do have. If that clutch is bad, I do have that exact same clutch, the exact same one, sitting in my garage, complete. Because I ended up with 2 of them due to an issue when I ordered them. And I canceled one, but it came anyway, and I ended up having to pay for it, so I own them both.
I got you. No,
yeah, because one was taking so long, so I ordered it from another place, and they got it to me in 2 days, and so I could put it in. And then I called the other place to cancel the order, and they're like, "Well, we can't because it's already been shipped." But I was like, "You never sent me saying it was shipped." And one of those.
I got
the problem with mine was the fact that it needed a different spline count than normal because I have the 26 spline from Calimer.
Yep.
Instead of the 23 spline.
Yeah. And that's the one thing I remember when we put that transmission in. It came with either it came or we put a new slave in it.
I'd give you a new slave for it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I had the new slave for it. It was in all the stuff.
Okay,
but
it's been a while.
That doesn't mean that slave's still working. It was I don't remember which one it was. I think it was a Ford one.
Well, hey, that's what I was going to say. If
they can go bad.
Well, true. What I was going to say is get with Ken if it actually, like I said, I cannot remember for the life of me because, like I said, it's been so many cars ago. But Ford parts have a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Well, I know, but I don't know that it is Ford. It may be I bought it from McLeod just to have it go with that because, you know, I don't know. But it's weird because the way it works is if I get it up to like 6,500 RPM or so, the car will move, not fast, but it'll move. But anything below that, it doesn't move, which makes me think something's stuck or it's not releasing to collect both plates. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Well, wait a minute, hang on. You got it. Wait, you're okay. You have an access panel underneath your car. I'd pop the access panel and look under and look in the bell housing, make sure you ain't got material hanging out down there. If you got material hanging out, you already know what the problem is.
Well, that requires me to get the car in the garage, and it's still in my trailer. It's been in the trailer since Kentucky.
I understand.
It's been in the trailer, and I don't have a room in the garage for it until I get the Focus out. And the Focus is sitting there with no engine or transmission in it.
Is Sublime in the toolbox or the refrigerator?
Both.
Cocoa Puffs.
Well, that's close enough.
Damn it.
Key, you there?
I got nothing but Raisin Bran, so I can't say nothing.
I don't even want to talk
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I love my Raisin Bran. That is one of my favorite cereals of all time. Sorry, I'm strange, but that is one of my favorite cereals ever.
There you go.
And I bought the big box of it this time, where it's got the 2 bags in it from Sam's Club.
See, I can't do Cocoa Puffs because I'll go overboard and I'll get the chocolate syrup out and pour it on top too.
Oh my God, dude!
Holy cow!
Oh shit!
Don't judge me.
So Raisin Bran to me is a super sweetened cereal. I don't.
Yeah, you might as well go to the hood.
The other cereals, I love them, but they're so expensive for how much you get. It's not worth it. Like Cocoa Puffs would last me like 2 days. I would eat that box in 2 days. Whereas Raisin Bran, it lasts me a while because I only eat so much because it fills you up. Because it's bran.
Shit, Cocoa Pebbles, I can almost eat that whole box in one night because there ain't never enough cereal in that damn box.
Those boxes aren't big enough for me.
Hell no.
Mr. T, you still there? Hell no, he done fell in the damn bathtub.
Come on, let's go.
Where we going?
Drowned it.
Where we going, boy?
I'm out here walking my dog. She wants to smell every damn piece of damn grass out here.
Where we going?
She done her damn business. It's time to go back to the house.
Does anybody in here listen to audiobooks?
Nope.
No, my better half does though.
Okay.
What's his name? You know, I had to break it up.
I've met your better half before, and she is definitely your better half.
I'm sure she is. I was just messing with you.
Oh, I know, Bubba. I know.
No, I was saying that's what I do. I listen to audiobooks. Right now, I'm listening to a really short one. It's like $4, and they're only like 5 to 6 hours a piece. It's pretty good though. But I'm just biding my time until the next book in another series that are like 15 hours long each comes out towards the end of this month or beginning of next month. I don't know. I have to wait. It's pissing me off.
That's what she does when she's at home, because when she does like the scheduling for work and all of her paperwork for work, and when she cooks, that's what she does.
I listen to them all day at work if I have time. If I'm not like super busy, sometimes if I'm having to think too much, I won't listen to a book because then I can't like pay attention to it. I'll just listen to YouTube videos at that point, which I don't care.
Not me. I'd rather listen to podcasts.
I listen to podcasts as well. I do all of it, but I like books, especially for long drives. When you're doing long drives, audiobooks are awesome.
Okay, get the long you got to listen to the long podcast.
I like audiobooks.
Come on, you're not staying outside. Come on, you're going in the house.
I prefer stories, and I listen to a lot of sci-fi. Like I'm listening to one series that I'm waiting on, which I won't get another book until like September or December, is the Expeditionary Force, which was a really good series. And then another one is the Backyard Starship series. I'm waiting on that book to come out, which doesn't come out till next month. And then I've got another series that doesn't come out till later this month. And it's like certain writers and certain readers, the people who do the reading, I like R.C. Bray is one of my favorites, and right now it's Ray. I'm listening to one that what's his name? I got to look it up because I can't remember his name because I'm horrible. This is need info. I need title details. It is Ray Porter. Ray Porter is an amazing narrator for these books. If you like sci-fi and it's being narrated by Ray Porter, you're doing pretty good. R.C. Bray and Ray Porter are two of my favorites. There's some others, and we lost somebody else. Who'd we lose?
Salty
dog. He's gone.
He was picking his dog up, knocked himself out.
Yeah. So him talking about his dog reminded me of the one I was listening to today, because there's a dog in it, and the dog's pretty cool. The dog's name is Mutt, and he's a fairly big dog because he's a genetically modified dog, and so
all right.
But he's very well trained and a really good companion, and has saved the guy, the main character. He saved him like 3 or 4 times in the book series, and I'm on like book 3 of 4 now. I'll be sad when it's over because it's a 4-book series and it's done. You get used to certain characters and you want to hear their story continue. And then there's another one that I'm waiting on that's been over a year since the last one came out, and it's done and ready, and Audible's not releasing it till December because they decided they're going to hold it till December. It was supposed to be released this month, and they decided to move it to December, even though it's done. It's like completely done, ready to go, and they aren't releasing it. Bastards.
So what's everybody got going on for this weekend?
Working on my truck, possibly.
I gotta go to my granddaughter's birthday party on Sunday.
Sublime's got to go to his granddaughter's birthday party on Sunday.
But they just bought a badass projector television, and I might get a chance to watch a NASCAR race on that. That ought to be pretty cool.
My brother just bought one, but I don't know if he's got it hooked up yet.
Is it one of those new laser projectors that like sit up next to the wall and still project it perfectly?
I think so, yeah.
Those things, we've got one of those at work now, and those things, and ours is a cheap, like crappy one because it's just for like work stuff, and it still looks really good. It's like wall projector this close, and it's a huge projection. It's like those things are amazing.
Hell, I didn't even know they came out with shit like that now. I'm still
I think my brother's is 100. I think my brother's is 135 inch. I think.
Like his is something like that. Work, if they set it up, we'll go up to 200 inch, but we use it at like 100 inch.
Hell, my brother ain't got enough wall in his living room for that shit.
We don't have enough wall in our conference room either right now, but we're moving. I think we're scheduled right now. I think May is when we're going to be in our new building.
Yeah, 135 inch is absolutely the biggest he could have went. I mean, his projector will go bigger than that, but that's all the room he literally has on his wall.
Yeah, and they work better if you actually have a projector screen to put them on.
He does.
Than the wall.
Yeah, he ordered a screen.
Yeah, my son-in-law's got a screen that drops down from the ceiling.
Yep, that's what my brother does.
My question would be, what's the refresh rate and the max frame rate they can handle though?
Dude, I'll tell you right now.
Some of the new ones,
dude, they look just like
TVs.
Yes, they look better than fucking TVs, dude. They're badass.
I've seen some of these new laser projectors that do frame rates of over 200, or their refresh is over 200 megahertz instead of what's my TV? I think my TV does 144.
Yeah, well, see, like most of the TVs are 60 or 120, and then 240s when you start getting the computer monitor and stuff like that.
Oh, this TV here does way better.
Oh, okay.
That thing's huge. It's at the time I bought it, it was the best you could buy from Samsung.
Yeah, but TVs don't compare to
It's not
computer
anymore.
monitors.
That's years ago. That was 2.5 years, 3 years ago.
Yeah, TVs
So
don't
they're way
compare
better
to.
now.
Yeah, TVs don't compare to computer monitors though. Computer monitors are way
That's
better than TVs.
not true, depending on which computer or which TV monitor you buy. Some TVs actually do compare.
Because
now
the graphics cards are in computers now.
Mr. Mach 1, Gary,
TV
welcome to the
TVs
chat.
can't handle those things. They
What's
can
up,
handle them,
Gary?
but you will have damn what's them damn little pixels.
Gary's TV is smarter than him probably.
I know
My
mine's
TV's
smarter than me.
I am.
I know mine's smarter than me. That somebody looks at me. I try to watch
I
something.
do know,
And somebody
I do
says,
know
"Fuck
one
you."
thing. So I've got two TVs that are
What's up, Mr. Gary?
supposedly the same. I've got one upstairs, a 65-inch, and the one in the bedroom. They're both the same Samsung from the same year or from the same model era, but the one upstairs has the newer software that the one downstairs can't get because it was built a year before. And I need to switch them because the one upstairs works way better and it hardly ever gets used. So I need somebody to come help me move the TVs.
Shit, I'm gonna sell. I got two 85-inch brand new in the damn box. I'm gonna wind up selling both of those because hell, they've been in the box for 2 years. By the time I get ready to use them, shit. By the time I get moved and ready to use them, they're gonna be old and out of fucking date. I have to buy some more anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I'm out in the garage, not in the house. My better half be asking how much because she wants to put our 65 in the bedroom and wants me to do a bigger one in the living room.
Well, I got two 85-inch brand new in the damn boxes, dude.
That's what I did years ago. I put an 85 in the living room and a 65 in the bedroom, and got rid of the 50-inch we had in the bedroom.
Yeah, he fell off. I told you he fell in the bathtub.
Lord.
Yeah.
And my sister might be laying on his ass. He can't reach the phone.
Oh, God, well, if she is, there's no water left, so it's fine.
It's just Sam Junk.
I guarantee you, it'd be just like squeegee in a damn floor. You're right. It'd be dry.
Hey, Gary, how's it been today? You coming up on the panel, or are you just going to stay down in the chat? It's fine either way.
Well, I'm about to get off here because I think my dinner's ready. So, guys,Ll catch you on the next one. Good talking, everybody.
All right, there.
Hey, good talking to you, man.
Chris, take care, buddy.
I'm here most every Wednesday. So.
All right, later, dude.
All right, see you.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, I got to go. It won't be long.
Yeah,
I was going to jump on earlier, but my mom called and I had to talk to her for about 35 minutes. So
I'm surprised you showed up this late.
Well, I was still outside talking to her, and I seen you was still out. I said, well, I'll jump on for a little bit.
Well, that's nice of you to join. I appreciate that.
Yeah, motherfucker done wore my ear out earlier.
So,
hey, you stupid brother. Talk that
shit. You know I'm fucking with you, buddy. I always enjoy talking to you.
What's going on homestead-wise right now?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I said Bama.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear it.
You're the only one that I know that is dealing with home and garage shit.
Well, hopefully we'll be home sometime the end of next week, I hope.
Okay.
Yeah, we bought something and we're waiting on the damn weather.
What'd you get? Is it an RV or a trailer?
No, we just got another trailer because the prices are stupid as hell.
Man, I saw somebody selling one the other day that was a really nice one, but it was on the land and
shit. I haven't bought a brand new one. What are you talking about?
You bought a new one?
Well, I had to because even the ones I found that was 3 years old was basically what the one I just got, same cost. I mean, they was wanting $107,000 for a damn a new 2 full bath and 2 bedroom and so on and so forth. $107,000. Well, what the hell's wrong with y'all?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I remember we used to go out and buy a single wide trailer. It cost you like $30,000 at the most. And that was like the top of the line.
That's been a long time ago.
Yeah, the one that I had that got destroyed, Pinks, was an 18 by 90, 3 bedroom,
That's
2 full bath. It was huge. $23,000 when I bought it in 95.
Hey, 18 by 90, that was a double wide, wasn't it?
No.
A single wide.
Single?
That was a single. 18 by 90.
I thought anything over like 10 feet was double.
No.
That shows
no, I bought it. I bought it 1995 and put it on the property in February '96.
Yeah,
That's a big
I
old.
can
That's a
tell you,
big old
I've
damn
lived
single
in
wide.
some small single wides that were smaller than that.
Yeah,
I think it
18
was
by
like
90. That's a big old damn single wide.
Oh yeah,
I
it was huge.
I've lived in one with me and a couple kids and a wife, and it was fine for the time. It was what I could afford, and I was just renting the damn thing. That was a long time ago. That's when my daughter was born, and so we had two kids. We had a baby and a toddler, and me and my wife living in a 2-bedroom. I think it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. But it was a really small. It was really small, but it it worked.
Well, we don't have no kids. We don't have no kids, but I'm sure we got 2-bedroom and all that stuff because I'm sure it won't be long. My mom will be down there. Her being going to be 88 years old, so it won't be long.
Shit, I'm only 53, and it won't be long until I need to be cared for.
But
I don't have anybody to care for me.
You want me to get a bigger trailer?
Huh? My kids are bad. I'd have to move back to Washington because that's where all my kids live. And, and I wouldn't want them taking care of me because they're idiots.
Well, all right.
Hey, it's not my fault.
Hey, you call a spade a spade.
Yeah,
call a spade a spade, man. That's all you do.
Yeah, you got to tell the truth the way you see it.
I love my kids. I do. I really do. And they had big dreams and big plans, and then they just screwed them up by being stupid.
Yeah, they ain't the only ones that do that though. There's a lot of people that do that shit.
Oh,
Hey, what's up, Gary?
Oh, adults do that same
Here
shit.
we go.
We got the big man on campus.
What's up, Mr. Gary? How you doing, sir?
I want to tell you something, Pinks. You see that guy that's next to you right there?
That guy right there.
The other
No,
guy.
the other way.
Wrong way, dumbass. The other way.
The guy between you and Bama?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He likes watching midget porn.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
He likes it better when the midgets are shaved because that way they look younger.
Why?
Oh, my Lord.
God, there we go. He said it. He said it.
I'm glad I didn't hear that last part.
Wrong.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it.
I didn't. I was talking.
I heard it.
You like them when they're shaved because they look like little kids.
Oh,
Ooh.
Can't say that. That's just wrong.
Yeah, he
That gets people in trouble.
He didn't have to say it because everybody knew what he was talking about.
Oh, my Lord.
Hell, I'm glad he said it though. He made sure he got his point across. Gary, how you been, sir?
I had a funky stomach flu, man.
Oh, man, I hate stomach flus, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, I swelled up like a freaking pot-belly pig.
Ooh, that's
like a Juanita.
You get that bad gas going in there?
Yes.
Oh, I've had that before. It's horrible.
Yeah, I think I got it all out today, though.
Yeah. Hey, did you watch Funky's latest video?
Oh yeah.
I love that he got that car running, and he realized that he did something stupid, and he's just like me. I'm like, yeah, been there, done that.
You know what? When you're messing with new stuff like that, new equipment like that,
oh yeah,
it ain't hard to do. It ain't hard to do.
It's easy.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy he's got it running right, and it sounds like he even just tightening up those lifters or the rockers seem to fix the problems with the noise too.
No, it didn't either. That motherfucker was still taking his hats off. Hell yeah, it was still taking.
Okay, so I was watching it at work, so I wasn't paying that much attention.
It wasn't
There's
as
got to be those
loud.
lifters then.
Yeah, it wasn't as loud, but it was still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's probably the lifters.
That's what he said. He said he thinks it's so cheap ass lifters he bought.
Yeah. What the hell
are you doing, Sublime?
Sublime, dude. Loosen that roll up, dude.
It sounds like to me you need to pull that cork out a little bit motherfucking further.
No.
I'm telling you, he's got his screen off. He's watching midget porn and sucking on his thumb.
Blocked.
He's sucking. Hey, he's sucking on that motherfucker hard. It's squeaking.
Hardcore blocked.
That's funny as hell.
Did to you, and it still didn't work.
Where's Kim at? We can get her to block that shit on the TV.
Well, she might be on the other end of the couch watching it with him.
I'll rephrase that. Don't call me, I'll call you.
You gotta be careful though, because we might say something and she might believe it.
Yeah, no shit.
Damn, man! If you wouldn't roll it like a toothpick, you could get it out.
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
So, Pinks, what did you find out's going on with your truck?
Well, right now I've done all the work that I so far as the plug, the coil pack connector. Helped it a little bit, didn't stop it. Now I'm being told maybe do compression check on it, which I will do sometime this week. I'm going to do a compression check because that's what Ken said I should do. If it holds compression, that'll be great. Then I'm going to just do injector swap and see if the misfire moves cylinders with the injector swap. And if that's the case, I'll replace the injector. But that's easy fix.
Isn't there a way to take a test light and check the injector fire while it's firing?
Not that I know of. It only does it. It only does it on when it's doing like it's only doing it in low idle. So when it's in low idle, anytime it kicks up to like 800 plus, it really goes away. 800 plus RPM, it just goes away. But it could be rings, it could be valves, it could be injector, it could be a lot of things. So I'm just trying to narrow it down.
But I thought there was a way you could check the injectors with a test light.
There might be. I do not know.
It could be a clogged fuel filter, correct?
That would affect more
Not
than
with one cylinder.
It's only one cylinder.
Oh yeah, never mind.
And that was one
yeah, because I thought about that too.
I forgot you had an engine code.
That thing only has like 150 or 160,000 miles on it, right?
Yeah.
165.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that nothing like that would be wrong with it.
Yeah,
that's not that many miles.
I could see a clogged injector. That I can see.
Yeah, clogged injectors. Yeah, that's acceptable. But like needing rings or something like that, you wouldn't think it would need that.
Yeah, with the RPM ratio and everything, with the RPM where it's actually misfiring at, it doesn't seem like it would be anything with the piston or rings. It seems like it'd be like an injector or something like that.
Right.
Don't they make a plug and play where you can check and see if you actually getting the right fire to the injector?
I don't know.
Well, I thought there was. Now y'all know more about this than I do.
Whether the injector's getting the fire or not doesn't mean the injector's passing what it needs to.
Let me ask a question. So, like those really expensive computers that the mechanics have that they hook up that can literally pinpoint anything, would that be able to pinpoint where it is?
No more than my computer can.
Huh. Okay.
Because
the computer's telling you it's a certain cylinder, right?
It's telling me it's cylinder 4.
So cylinder 4, and you've already changed the coil pack. You've already changed
the coil pack. Changed the plug. I'm about to change this weekend. I'll be changing all 8 plugs. So I'm going to change the other 7 because I bought a full set.
Right.
Fuel injector cleaner may work, may not. I haven't taken the time to do that. I just filled the truck up the other day. But I might throw some of that in. But it's easier for me to actually. It's actually super easy. It's not hard to pull the injectors on these. So I could pull the injectors on the one side and swap 2 of them and see if it makes a change. But the easier thing for me to do now is do the compression test because that's fairly simple. I pull the coil pack and I pull the spark plug. I throw the compression tester on it and I run it with the fuel filter turned off or the fuel pump turned off, and I get a compression test done, which would take like 10 minutes to do.
Right.
You still got the stock injectors to come out of your Mustang?
I do.
Okay.
And I think they're the same, even though they're from a Gen 2. I do believe they're the same, like 40 or 30 something pound injectors. Well, I don't think they're any different, but if I was going to change them, I'd change them all.
If you got a full tank of gas, go get yourself a little quart of rubbing alcohol and pour it in your gas tank.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What will that do?
I have fuel injector cleaner stuff that I have already. I can throw in there that I already have.
It's the same thing as fuel injector cleaner, but it's a little bit more alcohol. Helps it clean a little bit better.
Yeah, it's like seafoam.
That's what I was just going to say. The seafoam, yeah.
I actually have both. I have plenty of alcohol, good alcohol, like the 90% stuff.
I'm not talking about the stuff that you're drinking. I'm talking about the
no. I'm talking the 90% the isopropyl.
I got this 80 proof moccasin right here. This will do it.
I'm not talking about the stuff I'm drinking. Yeah. No, I'm talking like you can buy it at the store. You get the 70, 80, 90%. I have 90% because it cleans better with less residue.
Hey, T, how's good night, brother?
Take it easy.
Thanks for
Hey,
coming in.
congratulations on your move, buddy. Glad to see you in Florida already, man. That's cool.
Did he get what he wanted?
Yeah, that's what he said. He's already down there, already working.
Yeah, he's down in PC.
Yeah, and I was trying to tell T. I sent my number to him a while ago. I don't know if he got it or not.
Hey, and Barbecue Mike, the spark plug gap on the new spark plug that's in there is exactly where it's supposed to be. I measured it, and I think I can't remember if it's 44 or 42, but whatever it was supposed to be, because I looked up the specs. I set them. I set the full set of 8 that I bought. I put the one in. I haven't really driven the thing more than like 10 miles with just the one new spark plug in it. This weekend, I'm hoping to get the other 7 spark plugs changed, which shouldn't be that hard. They're pretty easy to do.
If it was spark plugs and you changed that one out of one cylinder, you would have known immediately. It wouldn't have taken more.
Yeah, I know it wasn't. But changing the coil, I changed the coil pack and the spark plug at the same time. It actually reduced the number of misfires, but it didn't make them stop. It just slowed them down, but not enough.
It's got
not enough.
Did you see that comment, Bama?
No, I'm sorry.
Send it again. Send it again, please.
T. Hessler said it again.
It's got to be
Scott Keller, 1 plug a day.
That's what I was thinking, Gary. It don't seem like it's nothing major.
Well, when I was listening to him and Cooler talk about it, I'm thinking to myself, dude, you got a bad cylinder. But now he's explaining it better to me. Now I see it's not a bad cylinder.
I hope not. It could, but it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't Ken come on the panel earlier and say it could be a bad ring or something like that?
He did. He said it could be rings.
But I said, he's going to tell you the worst of the worst, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and that's fine. And I'm ready to listen to the worst of the worst so that I know what to expect. That it could be this. And if it is, then, I've got some work ahead of me. I'm hoping it's not.
Shit, I'm going to tell you.
The easy way to test for that is, like you said, do a pressure test. And if that's bad, then do a leak down to see where it's bad. But if the pressure's good, then we're fine. Then we're most likely an injector, and that's an easy way to test that.
Hell, just swap engines.
I got to go.
All right, take care, buddy.
Guys.
Hell, just swap engines, man. Take the engine and supercharger out of your Mustang, put it in your truck, and put the Gen 1 in your Mustang. You'll be good to go, man.
If I couldn't figure it out,
that ain't happening.
And it's not that bad, I just drive it like it is.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. Damn right.
The problem is if you do that, it can destroy the engine.
Yeah, but they sell other ones. You can buy another one.
Those guys.
I'm just messing with you.
Engines are a lot tougher.
It's nothing but money. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, that's right. It's only Pink's money. It ain't mine.
I did taxes. I've done my taxes already, and I haven't finished them because I owe money this year to both state and federal.
You both.
And I'm like, why?
I don't mind spending other people's money.
I claim 0. There's 2 of us in this household. How do I owe fucking money?
Listen, it's the same thing for me, Pinks. You just
I don't get it. I didn't make shit this year. I've made the least I've made in 10 years.
You want me to tell you the reason why you got to pay taxes? Because they got to have money to pay them brand new $79,000 IRS agents.
Or Ukraine. You got to give money to Ukraine.
Well, Ukraine ain't getting shit because the damn house ain't passed nothing.
Yet. I was down at Harbor Freight yesterday, but I didn't even go look at the flagpole. I went to get the step stool, and I'm low on money right now, so I didn't buy the flagpole.
Yeah, well, you ain't got to worry about Ukraine because they ain't getting shit.
Oh, they
because the House said nope, we ain't passing no money giving Ukraine shit. No bills
Yeah,
to
not
give
yet.
Ukraine shit.
Just wait. You never know. They'll find a way to do it.
As long as Republicans control that damn thing, we're gonna get what we gonna be okay. But we'll find out after November. We'll find out after November.
68K in tax. Jesus Christ, I've done that before. I've had to do that before myself.
Who paid 60? Who's got to pay 68 in tax?
Scott Keller.
I paid it. I didn't even make $68,000 this year. Okay.
No offense, Scott, but better you than me. Holy fuck, that's a lot of taxes I have to pay.
Well,
if you're paying 68 taxes, you must be making a decent buck.
I know, shit, 68K. Yeah, you making good money. Fuck yeah.
I didn't even make that much this year, which hurts me to say that. It does. I'm so used to making so much more money. But and I used to make a lot more money and not owe taxes at the end of the year. I used to get refunds because just the way I did things. But now,
and going back to one other thing,
low. My refunds were like less than $100 because
going back to one other thing, and the only people's gonna know what I'm talking about is me and Mr. Gary. But Mr. Gary, you are 100% right on that text you sent me.
I know, dude.
I was like, holy shit. When I seen that, I was like, damn. That's all I couldn't say nothing else. I was like, damn. And not only that, but that there was so much bullshit being sprayed in that damn live stream, dude. I was like, good God Almighty.
Which live stream was this?
Whoever had the last live stream whose live stream was that, Gary?
Mine.
Was it yours?
Yeah.
Oh, was I even there?
And I'm waiting for Keller to prove you wrong there, Salty.
About what?
About the truck, the licenses and stuff like that.
He ain't gonna prove. Scott Keller ain't gonna prove me wrong because is that who it is? Scott Keller?
Yeah.
Is that Mr. Briggs?
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't gonna prove me wrong.
Check out that text when you get a second.
Yeah, he's not gonna prove me wrong. Because you know why? Because when we got off that live, I went and read the damn laws in the state of Georgia, so I know for a fact he ain't gonna prove me wrong.
But my thing about it is that you got Barbecue Mike. He drives truck every day. He knows.
Yeah, and what did Barbecue Mike say? He said the same damn thing that I said.
I don't think I was even in that live stream, was I?
For a minute.
Oh,
I think you're in there
okay.
for
One of the ones that came in and had to bow out real quick.
I think so.
Salty, check out that text I sent you. It's only like 10 seconds long.
Oh, you didn't send him no midget porn, did you?
No, I sent him that 202 mile an hour snowmobile.
Oh, dude.
Oh, really?
Crazy.
You gotta send me that.
Yeah, here, Pigs. Hold on. I'll send it to you.
Snowmobile going that fast. That's just crazy.
On a snowmobile.
In 1,000 feet, he did 202 miles an hour on ice.
I'll tell you what, that motherfucker braver than I am because I wouldn't do it.
Dude, I'm surprised his feet. You got to have his feet tied down, or he'd be flapping in.
Not me. That dude just come by that camera going zoom. Not me, Jack. I'll do it in a car, like a race car or something like that. But open like that and on a motorcycle, it ain't happening. I ain't doing it.
Motorcycle.
Did you watch that, Salty?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, that thing's freaking crazy, dude.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. Not me. Hey, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. There ain't no seat belts and there ain't no fenders around that son of a bitch, and I ain't doing it.
Yeah, but dude, you're literally on freaking flat ice. I mean, you're.
Yeah, just think.
Yeah,
If he was
exactly.
look, if he comes off at some bitch and wreck, he's gonna slide further than he drove.
Yeah, but he's going to be sliding on ice. It's not like he's sliding on the road.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. There's some point you want that shit to stop, and it ain't going to stop.
He was talking about doing it like you do on the drag strip. He's doing it on an ice strip. I'm like,
yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you what. A drag strip is... Hey, a drag strip is flat with no bumps and shit on it. That ice, that something's got sharp edges on it. I don't want to hit none of that shit sliding across over on my back or my head.
They smooth the ice where the sled runs, but
around it is not smooth.
Yeah, but if you come off of that damn thing, Gary, you're gonna slide way past where they grade it off.
I agree 100%.
That shit's gonna be a bumpy ride on the other end.
But I got honestly tell you, man, Hey, look at there's William. What's up, brother? I don't want to slide on any of them.
Shit, no.
Just so we know, yes, Proline flat ice is just like flat concrete. It all hurts like a motherfucker.
Exactly.
You're damn right it does. And
So
you know what?
We've
It
been
don't
running
give
over
when
2
you hit it
hours,
either.
and I know the stream's running strong. I got a lot in here, but I do have to go to bed because I got to get up early in the morning.
All right, sound like a plan. Y'all have a good night, guys.
You guys have a good night. Thanks for having me on. We'll talk to you guys another day.
You too, buddy. Y'all take care, guys.
Y'all have a good evening.
All right, take care.
Thank you, Gary. Everybody have a good evening. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for being on the live stream. I will see you all next Wednesday if I don't see you before then. And I am out. Later.